Hey guys, so I am working on my December daily album. I'm working on days 7, 8, and 9, and I decided I'm gonna do it 3 days at a time. It's really working well for me in the very little that I've done. So today I'm kind of mixing up the sizes, which is not, you know, the fastest, simplest way, but yeah, today I think I feel a bit more inspired to play around. So I have two photos that I took on the 7th, one from on my way to bringing the girls to school and kindergarten or daycare, and then the other one from my art journal. And I printed two of these on one of the Canon selfie papers, and I'm going to cut them down to two 3x4 photos because I have in my journal, as you saw in days 4 till 6, the last thing I used was a page protector, like a 3x4 one, and so I need my photos to fit there. So that's my limitation. So this is from the 7th of December. Then for the 8th of December, I'm going to print out on my little sprocket because it's a very crappy photo. So it's a really, you know, bad, low light, weird angles, distorted. I mean, my face is not so wide and crooked. Photo, so it's really tiny, and I decided it would probably work best to use the sprocket with it, and I'm just going to edit it a little bit. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure there's anything I can do to salvage it. Maybe I'll just make it black and white. So in case you didn't already notice, yeah, I think the black and white is not doing it any justice. I think I'll just stay with this one. So edit, and then I'm just going to send it to the printer. And I've already connected my phone to the printer through Bluetooth. It connects through Bluetooth. So, I don't know, it should be printing. There we go. Needs to cool down. I just switched it off, switched it on. What do you, don't mess with me. So, in this photo, you might recognize that's me. This is Lily. And this person here with the red hair is Tanya Hubbard, my scrappy bestie, and she lives in South Africa. And she just hopped on a plane and came to visit me. So you can also see the difference of how the photos, you can see that there's like a huge difference from how it looks on the screen and how it prints. It's a lot more vivid on the screen, and this paper printer has, I would say, almost like a purplish tint to it. I don't even know if you can see that, but yeah, I've talked about this before. I find this printer super easy to use and helps me to do my memory planning, but you know, the quality is it's not amazing. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about Tanya's visit, and this is the photo I'll use for the 8th of December, and then for the 9th, I was showing Tanya and her husband around the near town, and so I was also playing a bit tourist for that day, and I took this gorgeous photo, if I do say so myself. It's not because of the photo, it's because this thing is just beautiful. Yeah, they had this little store, and outside they had all kinds of these very colorful ornated decorations, or I think they're made to be like a Christmas tree decoration. So I printed this on a A4 size, and this is a 6x8 size. So I'm gonna use like a whole page protector and just do a whole page with a photo, because I just thought the colors were so beautiful. So this is definitely not the simplest approach to December daily or December documented, and you'll see in the previous two videos I have more strategies to help you simplify things. But if you have the time and inclination and you're feeling like playing around a bit, then this is one way of doing that, playing with photo sizes and different page protectors. Now I'm gonna move you to fast forward or, you know, time lapse, and let's get documenting. First thing I have to do is to trim my photos. Who here hates trimming their photos? I do, and I think some of it has to do with my trimmer. For my usual scrapbooking needs, it works really well, but you know, sometimes with photos you kind of need that really sharp edge, or when you print two photos on one paper, you need that clean, you need to get that cut accurately, and somehow miraculously I actually managed here to separate these two photos exactly on the right place, but that rarely happens. So in the next video you'll see me, I switched to my other trimmer, and yeah, the thing is, well, it's not that important, but the Fiskars trimmer, I'll talk about the other one in the next video. Fiskars trimmer is a good option. It's light, it's relatively inexpensive. I got mine years and years ago, probably in 2012 or 13, and you know, you need to replace the blades occasionally, but it's, I would say, a decent trimmer, but it's definitely not, you know, the best or perfect one. So yeah, that's that. And keeping this super simple, so I have at the top this photo. I think I was talking about that before. Sorry, because I'm recording this like 2 days apart, I think. And yeah, just adding my journaling. I found this journaling card from the Hip Kits, so that's really handy to use. And really keeping it simple. You know, I'm drawing the lines for my journaling, and I don't care if it's a little bit wonky. I think if my life depended on it, I couldn't write, you know, absolutely straight, and I can't be bothered to put these cards into my typewriter. Maybe I should just, you know, leave it open, because right now it's in a box, my typewriter. It's in a box and there's like a bunch of layouts on it. So maybe I should just, you know, like organize a little bit that area and have that typewriter ready to go. Maybe that would probably, you know, raise the odds of me, improve the odds of me using it. So yeah. Another thing, I'm just looking at it now and I'm thinking to myself what to do. So I'm just looking at my memory planner, my Heidi Swap memory planner, which I've really enjoyed doing, but I haven't been super consistent with it. And I'm thinking in December there's really no point of me doing that. You know, because I'm documenting daily and I'm using this 6x8 album, and I am loving, I'm loving this project. We're mid-month, so today is December 14th, and I just finished doing days 10 to 12, and right now I'm kind of feeling that I'm so going to finish this. But yeah, it's always dangerous to say such things on YouTube, and then, you know, people can remind you of that. And you can say, yeah, sorry, that didn't work out for me. So no, I'm just I think I can do it. I'm not taking a ton of photos, I have to say, but yeah, I should probably move down my good camera. So I think that was, you'll see in the next video, I have some really nice photos, if I do say so myself, from that, from those days. And the reason for that is that I just, you know, took my camera with me and left it in the living room, And yeah, so that made a huge difference. I just made more photos, and yeah, I've just been kind of on a slump because of like family stuff and dealing with stuff. I didn't feel like taking pictures. I didn't feel like, you know, I just wasn't enjoying most of the things that I enjoy most days. So slowly getting back into you know, enjoying scrapbooking and enjoying taking photos and documenting and all that. It's a process, but I think this project is just fantastic for just that. And as you've seen in previous videos, you can really keep it simple, and that's what I'm doing. I really found that embellishing kind of disrupts my flow, and yeah, so I'm keeping it super minimal, really focusing on the photos and the journaling. And I used a jelly roll pen to add some journaling straight onto that photo. And that's a great way to add your journaling on your photos. Then you don't need to think of like a place to add your journaling. And I will show you in the next video how that I also journaled on my photo in Photoshop. So that's another option, and actually a really good one, because it takes the pressure of, you know, not making any spelling mistakes. I mean, you can make mistakes, but you can also correct them, and that gets a little bit trickier if you're just writing with a pen. So working on your computer, like doing your journaling there, definitely has its merits. And yes, I use the word merits because why not? I'm feeling silly today. So the other side of that page, so this is December 8th, and that was the day that I met Tanya. So I told you that already in the first part. Yeah, but definitely something to document. Yeah, it was a pretty special occasion, I would say, and it was super weird to see her in my house. You know, we've been talking every day for the last probably close to 3 years or 2.5 years, and on opposite sides of the globe. And then there she is, sitting on my sofa, drinking my wine, eating my food. No, we didn't give them any food. We ordered pizza, because that's what you could do when you have fancy guests and, you know, you have small kids and no time to cook, or, you know, yeah. I'll stop there. So they tasted some authentic Austrian pizza, and even though Tanya didn't finish hers, her husband did finish his calzone, so all is well in the world. They ate. We fed them. My husband could sleep at night. He's the hostess with the mostest. Yeah. I ran out of time, so I added this photo so I could end this video normally. Thank you for watching. I wish you a lovely day. I hope you're getting on well with your December daily. See you in the next video.